hace que tengan éxito al principio y después no? Bueno, a la gente le atrae un poco la potencia, el poder, la aparente sabiduría. Pero después se va dando cuenta de lo que pasa. Es decir, que van viendo si fue verdad lo que dijo o no. Entonces tienen un éxito inicial porque van presentando una idea que es la que la gente está pensando. Por ejemplo, vamos a mejorar la economía, vamos a destruir la corrupción, vamos a tener libertad, vamos a poder tener libertad económica y libertad social y libertad, etcétera. Lo único importante es la libertad. O vamos a ser un país poderoso, o vamos a ser un país rico. Es decir, claro, la gente a veces cree que la felicidad pasa por la riqueza. Es cierto que no está en contra necesariamente, aunque es cierto también que para ser feliz, si uno no es bueno, es difícil. La felicidad no va a favor de la maldad, del engaño, de la traición, de la mentira. No va, de la mentira, claro, no va a favor de la mentira. La felicidad va al revés. La felicidad va a favor, no sé qué dije al principio, pero la felicidad, pero tengo la idea, lo puedo decir de nuevo. La felicidad va a favor de la bondad, de la verdad, de la bondad, que sería misericordia, solidaridad, justicia. ¿Qué sería justicia? Justicia social, justicia. Justicia es algo básico, todo el mundo sabe que la justicia es algo bueno, no podés ponerte en contra de la justicia. Bueno, entonces la gente se fue dando cuenta un poco que si alguien está en contra de la justicia, no va. Después el otro está a favor de que el país sea bueno de nuevo. Sí, pero lo está haciendo un poco a la fuerza, ¿no? Lo que tienen en común es que usan la fuerza. Eso es una cuestión que, si usar la fuerza no es... Claro, es como el patovica, no sé si se entienden todos porque cada uno habla español distinto. Ese que a la fuerza quiere imponer su voluntad, el malo de la clase. Bueno, las películas suelen hablar de eso y todo el mundo entiende más o menos de qué se trata. ¿Ves esta película Karate Kid? Y él está padeciendo la persecución, el insulto, la amenaza de ese grupito de chicos malos, que al final, como siempre, ese es el mensaje de la película, los malos terminan mal. Y ahí está la cosa, ahí está el enganche. Mira, no lo había pensado hacerlo así, pero hay tantas formas posibles de hacer el enganche. Y bueno, esto lo vemos en muchas películas, o sea que todos lo vemos. El malo termina mal, ese es el punto. Y a veces son más vivos, parecen buenos o parecen sinceros, pero después se va viendo la verdad de lo que son y de lo que hacen. Después se va viendo de a poco, ¿no? Es decir, que cuando van fallando, bueno, a la larga se nota. Por eso se hace la comparación con el trigo y la cizaña. Cuando están creciendo se parecen mucho, son prácticamente iguales, no se distinguen. Pero cuando terminan de crecer, ahí sí se distingue el trigo de la cizaña. Entonces tenemos todavía oportunidad de cambiar. Bueno, si me escuchan, los presidentes, sería bueno que cambien y mejoren. Las personas buenas no queremos el mal de ustedes, porque el mal de ustedes es el mal, o sea, es una falta de felicidad en el mundo. Por más que si somos buenos, tenemos prometida la felicidad en el cielo, mejor, además del infinito, eterno tiempo infinitamente feliz, mejor sumar, además de infinito, que es un concepto matemático, pero eternidad es algo que también podemos entender, más o menos todos. Entonces, además de eso, sumarle además esta vida. Bueno, no viene mal, ¿no? Que además se suma esta vida mejor. Así que sí, sería mejor que sean mejores, que cambien por el bien de nosotros, de ustedes, de todos. Esta es la clave. Ser bueno me hace bien a mí. Hacer el bien me hace bien a mí. Esa es la clave. Y no hacerse el malo o ser malo. No, eso no va, ¿viste? Claro, yo no digo ser débil, pero ser bueno incluye ser fuerte. No es ser tonto, pero tampoco es ser este que amenaza y que ataca y que es agresivo. Okay, I will try to make a synthesis in English a little bit. So, what we need is to be good, to be what we want to be, what we need to be. We need to be good. I mean, for example, the plant. Wait a minute. Leave it wait a minute. It's a song, no? If you have a plant there, if you have a plant, a vegetable, a plant, it needs, or a tree, it needs very simple water, sun, and land, minerals, etc. I'm not expert in biology, so by the way, the Bible is not about biology, because some people, no, it can help or not, but I'm not talking about biology. So, or a computer needs electricity, blah blah blah. But let's focus on one example. You want to talk about computer? Okay, I don't know, whatever. This, the other. The computer, without electricity, the computer doesn't work. It doesn't have artificial, between brackets, life, because it doesn't have a literally life or intelligence, whatever. It's not literally. But without electricity, it doesn't work. It's impossible. So what's the point? Because it's spontaneous, I'm not making a synthesis exactly the same as in Spanish. That's why there are many ways of saying this the same. So what's the point? It is a science called anthropology, where you can study, at least if you know about it, because of course you can have a title of anything and you don't know about it, or you can have no title and you can know about it. But yes, I'm talking in general. And in anthropology, the science, you know about human being. The human being, even if someone, because in philosophy sometimes there are some that are a little bit crazy, but some things we all agree. In anthropology, what we need. Aristotle says in metaphysics, we need truth. We need truth. We need truth. The people that lie, they make propaganda every day and lie. They became like mythomanos. It's coming from Greek, no? Mythomanos. They believe their own myths, their own lies, their own not truth. No, they are liars. They are liars. So at the end, they are confused. They are crazy. There is one Friedrich that died crazy, by the way. And at the end, he was talking about what he was attacking, Jesus, but he was a little bit attacking more Protestant. This is another topic. But he was a little bit totalitarian, no? A little bit Übermensch. It's the Superman, by the way. But the real Superman is not only human, it's divine. That's the point, no? So this is what we need. But coming back, because if not, it is connected, but I have to connect it. If not, I have to bring another cable and connect both subjects. So I will make the connection with this that I was going to talk. Moral and ethics. Ethics is more for everyone. Moral is more related with what I said that was not connected apparently. So this is what we need. We need ethics. We need to be ethic. We need to be, how to say, ethics. If we don't have moral, and by the way, this is more than legal. I repeat, this is more than legal. Morality and ethics are more important than legality. I'm going to explain why in very little, very short. Legality depends on opinions sometimes, on votes. So today we think one thing, we awake early in the morning and I'm not yet so conscious, and the votation will be one, and then I have another experience, or people have in general, they don't drink, no? But it's supposed they go to vote not drinking. But this is what I mean, that votation can be not exactly the best. For example, they killed Socrates by votation, and they were votation. How do you say votation? No, I don't know. And they were the best. They were chosen from from Athens. The best voted against Socrates, and they killed them. They killed him, and then they repent. I mean, they knew it was wrong. By the way, at the beginning, mostly were against, and then not all. So legality, as you see, not always is truth. Roman Empire, some law were not exactly or not correct. Presidents, politics, parliaments, sometimes they mistake, they change the law. Not always legality is morality, because legality has to be connected with ethics and morality. For example, if you are in a cannibal culture, you say cannibal in culture, I mean people that eat anthropophagos, they eat human beings, but they kill them, literally, to eat them. Not as the Uruguayan people that they were doing that for for surviving, but like an almost sport or habit. So obviously this is not correct. That's why, by the way, that's why the Witness of Jehovah, they don't donate blood, but because they interpret wrong that verse of the Bible. This is another topic also, because they interpret it as their wish, what they want, whatever they want. He's not saying don't donate. He's saying don't kill. This is the meaning of don't throw blood. I don't know how to say it in English. Throw means killing. When you kill, you throw blood. You I don't know how to say it in English. Whatever. You understand, no? When you kill someone, blood is coming from the person. This is what it means. There were no hospitals with the possibility of, no? You understand? So some things are always the same, truth. So if you don't care about, okay, I will make some examples. Immigrants, old people that have been working all their lives, childs, people that are not healthy at that moment for some reason, and people analphabet because they have just born and they need to be educated. No, some things are basic. We need to take care about people. We need now to again be aware that it's coming a big problem that we have to defend. That is dignity of the human being. It means that every human being, for the fact of being human being, doesn't matter their religion. It doesn't mean that for me it's the same to kill than not to kill. No. I'm focusing on the human being, not on the label or what he says or the color of the face. Of course, it's not the same if he's a bad person or good, but I'm not talking about this. For being human being, it has some rights and also some debts. No? So this dignity is crucial. We cannot deny someone to have a piece of land. And this is not communism. This is what John Paul II, for example, defended. And he was against communism, by the way. By the way, you have private property, it's paradoxically related with this, because you have a piece of land from your own, or of your own. No? Then a roof. It's the same, but to be more clear about what it means. And work. We need work. Everyone needs work. At least the possibility to work. Because then some people say, oh, he is lazy. No, he's not lazy. They don't give him work. They are not they don't want him to work. And this is a paradox, because if they don't give work, the economy is not growing. And I'm not talking about economy, I'm talking about dignity. But as Solomon, when he asked wisdom, God gave him also the rest, the material things, because he didn't ask material things. But it doesn't mean that it's 2 plus 2 is 4 in every case, each case. No? For not talking about Christianity, sometimes I give these examples like Socrates or Leonidas, the 300 Spartans that are so popular. It's a movie, so everyone can understand a little bit. It's not that they wanted to give their lives, it's that they wanted to preserve and defend their country, their city. I want to explain that. I also change it in English and Spanish because what I'm saying, because it's life. This is, how do you say? Life, yes, life, en vivo. I don't have something I'm reading. So the point is, we have to be good persons. This is quite very important. This is all. Then the rest comes by plus, por añadidura in Spanish. So we have to focus on what? If you are Christian, okay, if you are not, your conscience. But for Christians, the kingdom of God, what it means? Kingdom of peace, what it means? Of fight, yes, because it's not peace, pacifism. It's not the same. But it's not violence. One is not violent, but receiving violence is possible. So the people, sometimes we are not going to be popular, we are not going to be rich, we are not going to have what we need. But the thing is, this doesn't have to be because we deserve it, but because others took our rights. Mother, father, as says the Bible, but or other, everyone knows this. Sisters, can be also brothers, cousins, whatever. Sometimes they took what is ours, and then they want in another moment to receive what they took. So they took it now and they want to take it later again. This is not fair, neither. This is not fair. But the point is, our family has to be, can be the father of the mother. Yes, can be in some cases. But even in the case of, I will give the case of Jesus, but whatever, you can have many cases. And not focus only on this. One person can have a family that is very good. So if I am good, they are good, we are united. This is the point, to be good. I repeat it here many times, because this is the key. By the way, in English, good and God, for some reason, are so similar. I will check this one day. Good, God. God, good. And the thing is, everyone wants to be like God. Is this good? Yes or not? Because God made us to be happy. And who is more, for the person that believes, who is more happy than God? Nobody. Who is more wise? Even Muslims say this every day. Is the wise, the wisdom, the wise, the perfect, the just, is all. So we want to be, if you are not believer, by the way, also, we want to be good, we want to be perfect, we want to be wise, we want to be genius, no? We want to be the best. But the best is not, we don't have to, I mean, this is something more difficult to say and understand, but yes, competition can help, yes, it's true. But not in a way of, like, killing the other. That's a point very important. When we kill, we lose. When we kill the other, we lose. I repeat, when you kill the other, we lose. For example, the Persians, I'm going to talk about the Persians, so I'm not talking about actual politics, but I said it in the title. The Persians were throwing rockets, I did a mistake, yes, or not, throwing arrows to the Spartans, and they lost the war, and they were bigger empire, army with all technology, all lands, so many lands and whatever. And then the power changed to the Spartans. Why? Because Spartans at that moment, not always, but at that moment were defending their lives, were defending their countries, their countries because there were also Athens also. There were many cities, and every city was the politics. No, the polis was a city, and every city was a kind of like country, or depends the point of view. No, so they were defending their cities to make it easy, and that's why they win. They won because why? Because I repeat, because they were defending, not because they were attacking. When you attack, you lose. When you attack persons, you lose. When you attack the immorality, not the immoral person, then you can win. So, yeah, also the case of these presidents that they can at the beginning the heaven strength, no, las fuerzas del cielo. Yes, of course. When you say this and when you are believing this and we're trying to do this, yes, people will try to help. But when you lose focus, ¿no? Perdes el eje, ¿no? Then you lose again. In the movie Karate Kid, I said before, the guy wins because you see, he's a nice guy, he's good. Hey, in philosophy, you say beauty is also transcendental, by the way. He's nice, he's good, he wants to be humble, he doesn't want conflict, but he has to defend also. So, we all know this. Okay, I don't want to... okay, let's see the chat. Hola, say hi. Hola. Okay, I hope the best for you. Let's be patient. Let's give example. Let's do something. At least talk. Let's have hope. Things gonna be all right. Many songs are based on these things that I'm saying sometimes. Everything is gonna be all right. Many also Bob Marley. Everything is gonna be all right. So because hope. Have hope. Truth prevails. Morality prevails. Have patience. Argentina has patience. Have patience. USA, patience. America, all continent, is a continent, not a country. Patience. Europe, come back to your origins. You were the best. Patience. Asia, you are becoming the best. Patience. South Korea, by the way, is also Christian Catholic. Africa, many people say you are the future. And Australia and Oceania, no? They are very good as Canada and Brazil. I see a connection there. They can help too much nowadays. Now the thing is, what is the thing today? The dignity of the human being is going to be attacked, especially not because the technology or artificial intelligence is bad, but because they are going to focus on this, and they are not going to give place to the. There is a program in Argentina I didn't know until 2 days ago. It says artisanal intelligence in Spanish, no? Artesanal, inteligencia artesanal. Like the opposite to artificial. Yeah, this is what happened with the Industrial Revolution. Now many people say this is natural food, not industrialized. It doesn't mean the industrialized is not good, but we don't have to say that the human is not the best. I mean, it's not the natural, the human work has to be also important. But the thing is, we don't have to destroy the human dignity, the employment, the people. We have to preserve and defend this. We have to do something all together. Yes, together, justice and freedom are not the opposite. By the way, freedom comes from truth, and justice also comes from truth. From the splendor of the truth comes justice. And peace comes from justice. So you see, propaganda is a problem. That's why the cavern allegory and the Matrix and Truman Show. Well, the Truman maybe is different, but that's why I talk sometimes about this. So this is one of the important things that we need nowadays. Freedom, but also justice. It's not one or the other. It's not brain or heart. Heart and brain. It's not faith or reason. Faith and reason. It's not science, but or I don't know. The religion is not in fashion now. Okay, you understand. We need to be together. We are a family because we are all the same. We are all human beings. Men, women, old, young, everyone. All the best. Let's defend dialogue and human being, human dignity. Hope.